Hello and welcome to another video with me, Elmo Karjalainen. It's good to have you along. As you may or may not know, I recently got a copyright strike from Mr. Yngwie J. Malmsteen and his team. Now, I released a video about that on Monday. If you haven't checked that out, that video is here somewhere. I decided to do a quick follow-up to that because there were a couple of points that I didn't make in the video because it was a really quick one, and then respond to some things that some people have said in the comments to that video. It's gotten a lot of comments, thank you for that. So, the first point, the legal side of it all. Some people have been saying, what are you complaining about? You did something illegal. What are you complaining about? Well, as I said in the previous video, my first point there as well was I have no complaints about the legal side of this. I mean, what's so difficult to understand? I'm not complaining about the legal side of this. Actually, I'm not sure if I'm complaining at all. You can take it that way if you want to, but the legal side of it, it's completely within the rights of Yngwie and his team to issue a copyright strike and take down the video. Fine by me. Number 2, did Yngwie Malmsteen himself do this? Of course he didn't. He just plays guitar. That's what he does. He doesn't interest himself with this kind of stuff. Now I got a Facebook message from a guitar player who is a much bigger name than me, saying that he thinks, first of all, saying sorry to hear all of this, and he had a similar thing last year with the same Yngwie Malmsteen, and he said that there is a person commenting on the video a lot who he thinks is April Malmsteen. April Malmsteen is Yngwie's wife and manager. Now, I have looked at this person's comments. There are a lot of them. And there are so many, and the tone is such, and there's some kind of info there that I find it hard to believe that it's just some random nut job. Of course it might be. The tone of them is such that it might be some random nut job, I don't know. But I'm actually not entirely disagreeing with this. There's a possibility that it is Yngwie's wife. There is a possibility that it's someone from his team, not necessarily his wife. And the key argument here for the strike, the copyright strike, is that I had links to my Patreon, or have links to my Patreon, in the description of my videos. Fair enough. Like I said, I don't dispute the legality of any of this. I'm just saying it's stupid from his management side. One thing that really triggered this person was when I said that he might be Yngwie, that is, might be insecure about his playing. That sets off this person really, really nicely. But there was some other stuff as well. So there was someone who said that the problem is his wife, i.e. his manager, i.e. April. And this person who's been commenting said, "You have women issues, seek counsel." Goes on, LOL, what planet you're on, dude? I mean, grammar is great. Yngwie Malmsteen last album in the Billboard chart, 3 exclamation marks, sold out shows, exclamation mark, sold out every product he pit out with mega companies like Dunlop and Fender. He just bought his 8th Ferrari, so he's doing something very right. Wake up, LOL. Now, the bit about he bought his 8th Ferrari is, who knows he did that? I don't know. I've no idea how many Ferraris he has. It might just be someone just making stuff up. But there are some other hints in there as well. This is someone who knows him. And I find this like, what are you doing? If this is his manager or someone in his management team, don't you have anything better to do than write comments on YouTube videos? I mean, are you seriously getting paid to write comments? For real? Now, because I try to conduct myself with some sort of semblance of humanity and so on, I will say the same thing that I've said in previous videos where I've mentioned mean commenters. I do not want you, the viewers, to gang up on this person, because that's just mean, and I don't want to be mean. The reason I've done these Yngwie Malmsteen videos is the same reason I do everything else on this channel. It's to help and inspire people so that they might in turn help and inspire other people. My mistake was having a Patreon link in the description. Now, this person has commented on a previous video of mine about a month ago. All these videos are really old. Saying that you're in for copyright issues, something like this. They are coming to get you because you're monetizing your videos. Using the name of Yngwie Malmsteen is illegal. Well, first of all, using anyone's name, mentioning anyone who's a public persona by name is not illegal. I mean, how would that be illegal? But this commenting has gotten to the stage where, I mean, it's not Yngwie's fault. But I am getting such a sour taste from all of this that I have decided to remove all the videos with Yngwie's music already. But I think I'll remove everything else as well, except for product reviews of gear that's no longer for sale, like the Fender Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive, like the DoD Yngwie Malmsteen Overdrive, because you can only get that second hand. I think I will remove the MXR Overdrive video, because screw it. Why would I be promoting a business like this? I mean, I love Yngwie. He was very nice to me when I met him. And he's one of my favorite guitar players ever, and he's inspired me, and that's why I want to try to help to spread that inspiration. And speaking, by the way, this person has been speaking of covering music and monetizing that. Again, this has been done very legally. I have no legal issues with this. Yngwie Malmsteen made a record called Inspiration, and he has had every permission to do all of those songs, so it's legally completely fine. Morally, I think there's a problem pot calling the kettle and all that, because there has been the argument that, not just by this weirdo, but if you're copying someone or covering someone, you're a thief. Yeah, Yngwie's been covering stuff as well. And speaking about this weirdo has also said that Cesario Filio has copied Yngwie Malmsteen licks and sold them as his own, or something to that effect. Now, Yngwie Malmsteen wrote those licks, was, I think, I might be actually quoting there. And that also fills me with a kind of, what's going on here? A lot of Yngwie's licks are not his licks. They're from someone called Niccolo Paganini. Again, a bit pot calling the kettle and all that. Yeah, it's not... just leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Then there is the last part of this monetization business. If I was doing this for the money, I would be covering something completely different than an 80s, 90s, 80s shredder. The reason I covered Yngwie, like I said, is because he inspired me. If I wanted to make money, I would cover something completely else, and I have every ability under the sun to do way more popular stuff that hasn't inspired me as much, that I could make a lot more money off of. If I was purely interested in money, I wouldn't be making music at all. I would be doing something completely else. I don't believe it would have been too difficult to make a whole bunch of money if I had spent the time learning how to make money and actually working on it, instead of working on this YouTube channel, while I was simultaneously working as a middle school music teacher, not very well paid that either, working as a football coach, not paid at all. So you person shouting at me that, yeah, you monetize, it's illegal, you're doing this for the money type stuff, you can intercourse yourself. Now, I've realized with all of this happening that this platform is not kind of a safe haven, shall we say. And you never know what's going to happen. If you want to check out my music, and be sure to not lose contact with me in case something happens with this channel, because you never know. Channels have actually been hacked as well recently. I don't think there's any chance of that happening with this channel. But in case someone decides to throw 2 copyright strikes at me and I lose the channel, there is my email list. There's a link in the description to where you can sign up. You get 6 songs for free, 6 of my best songs. Some of them inspired by Mr. Yngwie J. Malmsteen. And it's my music, so this commenter, who I don't know who it is, can just, like I said, intercourse themselves. I think I'm done with this topic. Sadly, no more Yngwie Malmsteen on this channel. Take care. See you. Bye.